Hello, everybody. Welcome to Farming Simulator 17. My name is jfavignano. Today, we're going to be looking at this game for the first time. One thing right off the bat is that under options, I cannot turn the music off. You have a volume master here, but if you look anywhere else, you don't have any options to turn the music down. I will do that in post since it's so loud in my head right now. But yeah, right off the bat, we're greeted with that. With that said, let's jump into a career. And save game 2-3. Let's go this one right here. It's currently unused. We'll use that one. Difficulty, we'll keep it on normal. And yes, we'll go to Goldcrest Valley. We can create our own farmer here. What is all this? Oh, the color of our shirts. Ooh, let's go with red plaid. You got to go with that. Change name, jfavi. There it is. Let's call this guy jfavignano. Hi. I think we hit continue. Yeah, okay. Or you hit enter. Yep, and then continue. All right. Oh, we get these two DLCs with it. This is part of the press release. So they did send me this game. I did not buy this game. They sent it to me, and they're actually sending me, I think, the collector's edition or something in the mail, which is really cool. So hats off to these guys for hooking me up with this game. Now, I do play Farming Simulator in, there we go, the music finally ended. I do play Farming Simulator in my free time. I just I don't think I've ever put any of it on the channel. No, I didn't, not with any Farming Simulator 15 or anything like that. But this is different, meaning that I wanted to bring it on the channel. I know it's a game that just was released to me, but there's some people out there that might want to get it, or maybe they want to see what's different in Farming Simulator 2017 compared to 15. And I can tell you, because there is no embargo or anything as of right now. It was completely lifted today, since the game is out today, meaning Tuesday. So let's hit start. Let's get started here on the map. Welcome to Farming Simulator. Would you like to start a short guided tour? Yeah, that's what we wanted. This will show you the basics of the game. I say yes because I want to show you the basics of the game. The guided tour. First, look around the area, then move right around the building to the big red harvester at the edge of your field and touch the question mark icon next to it. In the lower left is your map. Flashing green ring indicates where the question mark is located. Okay, that's good to know. Toggle map view is going to be 9 SWDA. You know, we know that. It's WASD. I don't know what SWDA. Okay, fantastic. And I think my controller is acting, or it's plugged in. So I think that's going to create an issue, actually. If you have an Xbox 360 controller, I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And yep, that's what it was. It was creating an issue for me. I'll turn up the sensitivity on my mouse. I'm using a Razer Mamba Tournament Edition. We can get in the truck if we want to. Get in the truck if you want to. Oh, Lizard Pickup Rodeo. Look at that. All right, let's back this baby up. We're going to go over to where that question mark is. Get the farm truck going here. Farm truck. If any of you watch my spin tires, you would know Gunner was the name of the guy that I used to say. So we'll say this is Gunner. Actually, it's me, but it's Gunner's farm truck. Oh, listen to the crackling of the ground. What is that ghosting happening? I think this truck is just not the best. So toggle lights with F. Look at that. Very nice. We can honk with 0. Cruise control and all that good stuff. That's pretty cool. Let's hop out of that. It was a good truck for us while it lasted. Let's check out the first question mark. Toggle light F. Yeah, I know. All right, guided tour. This is one of the fields you own from the very start. It's wheat and conveniently grown to a stage where it can be harvested. Time for you to enter the combine harvester and get started. Now, I'm not new to Farming Sim, so I do know how to use the harvester and all that good stuff. However, let's just have a look at the game for face value right now. I have pretty much everything bumped up to the max. I'm getting a steady, perfect, you know, kind of constant 60 frames per second here on just my GTX 980. I don't have a 980 Ti or anything like that, or any of the new 10 series cards. I do plan on getting one, but regardless, it looks like Farming Simulator 2015. Let's be honest. Other than the new lighting and there's some shaders, outside of that, it really does look a lot like the 15. So if you thought the graphics were going to be mind-blowing like the trailer, Well, I can tell you right now, the trailer that was out there, that was the intro when I started this game up. So, all right, I'm talking too much. Let's get into combine here. That's combine. It's like being stupid. Okay, first, if you play on hard mode, start the harvester's engine. On normal and easy, the engine should already be running, and it is. Then attach your harvester header. Okay, right in front of it. We'll hit Q to attach that. Got it. Let's do it. Beautiful. Now unfold the harvester and turn it on so the header starts rotating. X and B. You got it. There's X and B. We're good to go. Now you're all set to harvest. Drive forward into the wheat. You can either adjust your vehicle's speed manually or use the cruise control to maintain a constant speed. The maximum speed you can drive is automatically determined by the vehicle and attached tool you are using. Alrighty, well, we know that. Let's go ahead and combine it up here a little bit. Very nice, and that's going to dump right there onto the ground. Now, we could open the pipe out and, you know, drive next to it. But we're not going to worry about that. Guided tour, so far so good. Usually, however, you'll have a lot to do, so it makes sense to hire helpers on your farm. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. We'll hit H to hire a worker. There we go. And we can get out of the vehicle now, and they are off to work. I'm going to tell you right now, I will be right back. The game is just really loud in my head, so I'm going to have to do something about that real fast, so I'll be right back. So the helper will now take care of the job until they're done. The grain tank, the harvester is full. You can now take care of other business. Fantastic stuff. All right, I'm back. I went ahead and made a adjustment to the sound. Now, we could walk all the way over to that question mark, but why do that whenever we have the good old pick-em-up truck? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to hop in the pick-em-up truck and head over there. So let's do it. The Lizard Pickup Rodeo. Driving with the keyboard. You know, because that's pretty good. All right. Let's just pull up next to this. Oh, looks like, aha. Let's just back this sucker up right over here. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Right there. We'll come up to here, and I think we're going to have to start seeding or something, or plowing. Sown. That's what I meant. Fields that have been harvested need to be cultivated before they can be sown anew. This field has been harvested recently, now needs somebody to cultivate it. Enter the tractor and attach the cultivator that's placed behind it. E and Q, we know that. We're learning this together, folks. Hit Q there. So now we can hire a worker if we want to, but let's do a little bit of this ourselves. I think that's what that next question mark's going to be anyway. So we can toggle the beacon lights with the home button. Look at that. And I do have in the options turned on advanced beacon lighting, or whatever it is, or realistic is what they called it. So let's go ahead and lower the cultivator down to the ground. And we want to turn it on, or just go forward. We don't have to turn it on. There we go, just like that. Beautiful, beautiful. Alrighty. Guided tour, well done. That's enough for now. You can finish the field later if you want, or hire another helper to finish the job. Okay. Well, let's just do this a little bit longer on. I know we can switch between vehicles. Okay, cool. Let's just drive this a little bit. I mean, I know we can hire a worker or whatever, and we'll probably do that, but I just want to see what this looks like. Now, the graphics do look a little bit better, I'm noticing here. As far as, I don't know, anti-aliasing and whatnot looks a little bit better than 15 was. And I know I could put the controls away, but I want to keep those up. I haven't played this in a while, so yeah. Let's go forward to here, and we can raise that. And go this way, and back it up this way. And hit V again, and we are good to go. Like that. Let's go ahead and hire a worker, and we can exit the vehicle. There he goes working. I appreciate it, buddy. Fantastic stuff. So, the next thing on the list is over there. So let's head over that way. Alrighty. I just went ahead and hit tab to head over here to the case IH. We're going to hop out and have a look and see what they want. Fields that have been cultivated are ready to be sown. For this, you need to use a sowing machine. Get back in the tractor and attach the sowing machine that's placed behind it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that's nice looking. Select the seed as Y. V is lowering the tool, and turning it on as B. Y, V, and B. Okay, so Y changes between what we got there. Wow, peas and whatnot. Pretty cool. Let's just go with standard wheat here. I'll hit V. I think it's V to lower it. Yep. And let's go ahead and move forward here. We'll turn it on right now by hitting B. And we're good to go. So let's see what it does. Oh, nice. Look at that. Now the textures look really good. They do look really nice. Pretty impressive stuff. And we'll just drive to this question mark. Since this is our first look at this game, we're going to be moving through this pretty quickly. Guided tour, nice. You got the hang of that. You can continue later if you want, or we can hire another helper. Now, keep in mind, when we hire helpers, we are pretty much, you know, we have to pay them. They don't work for free. I don't work for free, damn it. Or she doesn't. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But regardless, the work needs to get done. So I think, you know, this is what they want. They're like, hey, we want you to have a few helpers so you can get other things done. And I totally understand it. I'll hit tab. That's going well. That's going pretty good. And that as well. So these are the options. Now we have this. Let's hop out of this, guys. See what it says. As soon as the harvester tank is full, which it probably is by now, they've got a third of it done. You can unload its contents into a trailer. Hop into the trailer, attach trailer. Yep. We know how to do all that stuff. Hit Q to do that. Drive to the harvester. Okay. Turn our beacon lights on if we can. I just like the beacon lights. And we have lights as well. Isn't that L or F? F, yeah. We have lights there. We have lights in the back. Pretty nice stuff. It's during the day, so we don't really need to worry about that. We're gonna head over here where these people are. And let's see. We want to be on the left side of them. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, I don't think they have crop damage as a default thing here, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. We get behind here. Now we can activate cruise control if we want. So we just kind of match the speed of this guy here, which we're gonna be done here in a second. So let's just go ahead and let him start dropping it in there. There we go. Yep, guided tour's done there. Oh, hold on. Yep, fill her on up. He's gonna move the other way too, so let's go ahead and let him do that. Let him go ahead and do that. They gotta move around and go the other side. So we'll be waiting for that. I do like the sounds, and look at the little pipe on the exhaust there. That's pretty cool. You see it opening and closing. All right, dude, he's going that way. That's fine with me. I'll go to the left of you. We're getting some work done today. There we go. Just like that. And then we can match the speed with him here. Hit 3, just like that. Oh, that's way too fast. Whoa. Got to do 2 and 1 for the cruise control speed. Nope. 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 Where's it set at? I don't know what it's doing here. Change control speed. I haven't figured that out. Oh, there it is. 41. Jeez, man, that's way too fast. Let's go with like 10 here. 12, 13. Okay, I'm getting it now. Yeah, they do 10, so that's good to know. Undo that, and we're good to go there. All right, let's continue on. I know that we've been doing this a little too long here, so let's just park this over here like that, and let's go to the next thing they want us to. They want us to go over to the other field, so we'll do that. We'll take the truck, take the pickup truck that way. Try to figure out how to get out of the farm. I think we just go down to the road here, the nice roadways over here, and all should be well. Okay, we have cruise control in this one too. That's pretty cool. C is to change your views if you want to get your inside view going here, which is cool. Oh my God, those driving physics were absolutely atrocious. That's okay. I know you can use the G27 wheel, and with Farming Sim 2017 or 17, they're just calling it Farming Sim 17, you can actually use Track IR, which is really cool. So I think we might be doing that as well. There's some other different fields here that you can buy and you can start working on and whatnot. Wait for these cars to go by. I think they want us to go into town. Speed limit's going to be 50. So our cruise control is set to 100. Yeah, I don't think so, bud. I don't think so. Let's try this cruise control. We'll go this way. Oh, hello. I'm so sorry. These physics are something else. Let's hit 3. There we go. Oh, that's in kilometers per hour. I see. I should have changed that. We'll do that next time. It's not a big deal. Always forget about that this is in Welcome to Maplefield, or I think that's what it said there. Welcome to Maplefield. We'll make a left here. I don't know how to do the turn signals, but I assume it's something like brackets or something. Nope. Period and comma. Nope, doesn't look like it. All right, back outside view. They want us to go over here to the right. Oh no, we're supposed to take that grain. I'm a dummy. We're supposed to take that grain here. I have a feeling we did that wrong. Yeah, that's okay. Check this out. You can drive trains in this, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But yes, you can use the trains in the game to do your thing. All right, this is what they wanted us to take. And we were blocking that guy anyway, so sorry about you. I'll honk at him a little bit there. We'll go this way. Take the shortcut onto the road. Now, I want to figure out how you do your lights. Thought it might. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's the numpad. Numpad 1's left. 2 would be that. 3 would be that way. Okay. Which actually, in all reality, we should have that set to that right now and turn our beacons on. Okay, so I see what the realistic beacons are. Look at that. It reflects on objects. That's pretty cool. Let's go this way. I'm liking the sounds. That's pretty nice. Actually, we should probably be on this side of the road. You wouldn't be that guy driving a tractor on a roadway like this all the way in the left lane, even though we need to go to the left. That's where our truck is located. Nobody's coming behind us anyway, so it's fine. Yep, Maplefield. Welcome to the town of Maplefield. All right, we'll make a left here. And here's the inside of the tractor. Pretty cool. You can see we're obviously using the keyboard today. And there's our truck from earlier. You can hear the clicking of the relay for the flashers. Authorized vehicles only. You got it. You got it, brother. What do we got here? This unloading station is one of the places in the map where you can sell your harvest. You can check the current prices of all products by opening the menu and going to the prices screen. All right. Move the tractor to the trailers located right over the pit. As soon as the unload symbol appears, we can unload the wheat and sell it. So we'll do that. Drive it up onto here. Pull it up a little bit more than that. Is that the unload sign there? I think. Yeah. I think we can hit you right here. Okay, I'm a dummy. It's unload. I key. Oh, don't pull up, dude. That's not selling your crops very well there. That was pretty crappy. We just dropped it right there. Nicely done. Selling your crops is the main way to earn money. So farmer, let's drive over to the shop where the final question mark is located. All right, we'll do that. We shall do that. Can we go this way? I think we can. It's all the same city, so why not? They turn our beacons off too. That wasn't very cool of them. We'll just take the tractor there just because we're driving it. I know, perfect logical sense, right? We'll take the tractor just because we're driving it. Well, I mean, we could have taken the truck, but the thing is actually pretty quick for being a tractor. Oh, look at that. We got a nice little gas station there. It's a nice little town of Maplefield here. Like a fire station there or something. Okay, it's up there on the hill. We'll take the back roads. Look at that mountain over there. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff there. Alrighty. And up into the hills we go. Honk it, everybody. Now the horn sounds are not like, they don't sound like they're part of the game. It definitely sounds like it's a file being drug into the game from outside in a folder. It's very dry. Do a California roller stop there. Just because we can. And we'll pull in here to the store. Basically, this looks like a big... Well, Morgan's Massive Motors. That's where it's at. There's a diner right across the way. Alrighty, the final question mark. What could it be? This is where you can sell your vehicles and tools or buy new equipment. You can either visit the shop in person by activating the shopping symbol in front of the trigger, in front, or, God, that is just such a run-on sentence. Shopping symbol in the front of it, or trigger it anywhere by pressing the button shown below. By the P store. P button. Okay. And that's the end of the tour. Look out for more question marks. Okay, sounds great. So we can go to the store, and I'm sure you want to see that. Let's have a look at the store. Any sales going on? Here it is. Harvesters, potato harvesting, plows, fertilizers, beet harvesting, different tractors we can buy. Ooh, trucks. Yeah, select that category. I want to see what we got here. Look at this. Now, in previous editions, we didn't really have any options for that. It kind of looks like a Kenworth T800, and that is easily a Peterbilt, looks like a 389 or something. So that is really cool. 172,000 euro. I will change all of the stuff to miles per hour and all that kind of stuff in the next video. If you guys want to see it, hit select there or whatever. I don't want to buy it. Obviously, we don't have any money for that, but lots of options when it comes to buying equipment for your farms, which is pretty cool. Even in forestry equipment. This is one of my favorite things about Farming Simulator is the ability to do logging. It is a lot of fun. It is awesome. Look at all this equipment here. Look at that thing. The Ponce Buffalo. All right, cool. Very neat stuff indeed. So before we go, let's check out how everybody's doing. They're working. They're still working. Doing a good job. Doing a good job. And they're about halfway done. Here we are here. Here's the truck. And here's the train. And does it have a horn? Oh, yes, it does. Very cool. We have lights for this thing. Oh, you know it. Only the best lights ever. Even have brights. Let's take this thing for a ride. Very cool. Look at that thing in the back there. Did you see that was popping open? We are picking up some speed here. 82. You can use cruise control if you'd like, which is pretty cool. Let's see what the inside's like. Oh, nice. It's like Train Simulator. Oh, that's a sharp turn at this speed. I have a feeling that this train's going to be glued. It doesn't seem to go any faster than that anyway, so that's not the end of the world. But here's the interior of it. Very cool. I think it'd be pretty neat with track IR, you know, and all that. If you could even hook your rail driver up, that'd be pretty neat. I don't know. Oh, that's another real sharp turn. Yeah, no, I think it behaves kind of like a, what you call it? Try to do a little bit of legit honking there as we went through that. That is beautiful looking there. That's really cool. So the game is a little drab. It doesn't have a lot of color to it. It's similar to the same engine as what we saw in Farming Sim 15. See what the brakes are like on this. Hitting the brakes on it now. It is slowing down ever so slightly. So it's not ultra unrealistic as far as braking goes, but man, that turn right there. Look at that. Very cool stuff. And that looks like one of our silos there that we can dump things onto, because that was part of our farm there. And you can exit the vehicle anytime you want. So we're going to slow it down here a little bit. I think we should be getting closer to the station. The station's right up here where we started in the beginning. So basically what this is for is to move things from field to field or from place to place a lot quicker than you could in a tractor or something, you know? Okay, yep. Coming in here now. That is so cool. I love having a train. So like you can see right there directly behind the engine, that is pretty much a logging trailer. Yeah, that's a logging trailer for sure. I come to a stop here. And there's a question mark right there. So let's check out the question mark while we're here. Complete stop. And let's hop out. Thank you, train. Very cool. Very cool. All right, what do you got here for us? Question mark. What do you got for us today? Because they're like, hey, run into more question marks and let you know. Train system. Besides Beside road vehicles, you can also control trains. Yeah, well, we figured that out. At this place, you can transfer goods from one train to another by using the crane right there. For logs or by unloading crops from into the storage building. On the other side of the building is the loading station for trailers. I assume that that's what this is. Enter. Yup. So that's what that is. So you can move back and forth, in and out, all that good stuff. The usual suspects of dropping it down. You can open the claw and whatnot. I'm not really sure how else you would open the claw, but we can mess with that at a later time. Okay, go this way. So that's how you basically transfer things from place to place. We'll hit E. We'll leave that be. How about that? Well, guys, that's going to do it for the first look of Farming Simulator 2017, or 17 as they're calling it now. Let me know if you want to see more of this on the channel, if you want us to continue a little farm here on our own, or if you would rather see multiplayer content, because this has a strong multiplayer presence, and I actually have a lot more fun playing multiplayer in the other farming sims. And I know that Zach was talking about getting this game, and let me know if that's something that you guys would be interested in as well. With that said, hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in a future video. Take care.